What's up and welcome back to a new video here on the MTG Arena YouTube channel. My name is Ashlizzle and today we are going to have a look at a Junt Insidious Roots deck list with new upgrades from Through the Omen Pass. So I know the last video I made was also on with some Mayhem cards in there because these Mayhem cards actually synergize really nicely with Insidious Roots. But I can't help myself, like they're finally good Reckless cards again and I will be playing them. So, you know, this is very different from the previous deck I showcased on this channel though, because these Mayhem cards are really awesome with Insidious Roots. Insidious Roots is a 2-mana enchantment. Whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 0/1 green plant creature token, put a 1/1 counter on each plant you control, and creature tokens you control have tap at 1 mana of any color. So the really cool synergy there with Insidious Roots and Mayhem is that Mayhem casts from the graveyard. So we can see Desert Cracks here, for instance. Mayhem cost of 2. May cast this card from your graveyard for 2, and if you discard it this turn, timing rules still apply. So cast something for the Mayhem cost, get yourself a plant token. But Desert Cracks actually synergizes even further with Insidious Roots, as when Desert Cracks enters, you return target creature card mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains this creature attacks each combat if able, and when this creature deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice it. So it's another way for you to get an Insidious Roots trigger. Insidious Roots always have a lot of like self-mill to it anyway, so you should usually have a really good amount of Desert Cracks value there. But one of the cool things that we're doing in this deck too is that Desert Cracks, the sacrifice clause doesn't really have to happen, because we can actually make it so that creatures don't have to attack. We tap them with Gene Pollinator, which is a 1-mana 1/2 that taps an untapped permanent you control and add 1 mana of any color. So if it's tapped, it doesn't have to attack. You go around it, which is really cool in here. Gene Pollinator has seen a lot of play in this Insidious Roots decks anyways, and the fact that it makes 1 mana of any color really makes it so that we don't really have to, you know, suffer under the fact that we're playing a 3-color deck list, which new Multiversal Passage also helps with that a lot. Like, I didn't really feel like at any point we had issues casting any of our spells. Another new card I'm working with that has really sweet Insidious Roots synergy is Vigo. This is a 3-mana 3/3. When Vigo enters, return target creature card mana value 1 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. A lot of 1-drops in here. Like I said, a lot of ways to like mill yourself. So Vigo should always be able to bring something back, and you can get these really cool like Insidious Roots chains going for you too. At one point, you could perhaps with an Insidious Roots in play, you, I don't know, fear of missing out, discard Desert Cracks bring back Vigo, Vigo bring back something else. And that should do all that. You have all these like Insidious Roots triggers that we're very much looking forward to having. Another new card in here is Keefney or Reaver, just a spicy one-off, as this is a card with a Mayhem cost on there and also allows us to discard something again, which is really sweet. So I thought it was very cool to check out these Mayhem cards in this Insidious Roots shell. The gameplay that you're about to watch is actually the first couple of times that I'm checking this deck list out, and it was pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. So let's dive into the gameplay. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's a bunch of other fantastic creators on here that make a bunch of really good videos. And if you want to see more of me, you can check it out over on youtube.com/Ashlizzle, where I post daily MTG Arena videos. With that being said, let's get into it and let's check out Junt Insidious Roots. All right, let's get started here with game 1. I don't see an Insidious Roots, but looks pretty cool anyway. I like the Moltender to start with always, because it's just going to be really good at, you know, helping us ramp up and milling us search the right cards. So cute. Siren? Excited to see if we can ever transform Vigo. That's kind of the goal. That'd be really cool if we could do that. That'd be awesome. Okay, not really sure what the opponent's playing here though. Got scared seeing these like sleeves initially, I'm not gonna lie. That is oh, it's just a mere mid-range? Okay, that's fine. I was expecting the worst. I was expecting the worst. Let's pay 2, I guess? Maybe we'll set up Overlord here. Start milling ourselves a little bit so we can get the Moltenders to ramp us up. Overlord. What am I hitting? Ah, oh, there's the Insidious Roots. Okay. Well, we got a Keefney. I'm gonna go here, Moltender. Exile card from my graveyard. I'll just be my land. Okay. So this is looking alright. This is looking alright. Actually, the first time I'm taking this deck for a spin, so I'm hoping it kind of works out the way I have it envisioned in my mind, but I have no idea. We'll see. I just think that this like Mayhem package and these like Mayhem cards work really nicely with Insidious Roots. To be determined. I think Vigo can do some really cool things as well. Okay, let's see. Perhaps we start off with Terra here? I could also do Desicrax, but I currently don't have anything that I would want to reanimate, even though I could set up a chain with Kifney. Good Kifney, discard Desicrax, have it for its Mayhem cost, then bring back what? I'm not sure. I'd have to lead off with roll Maverick. See if I could hit something. Don't hate that. Maybe I'm just supposed to do Terra, though. I feel like I'm just supposed to do Terra. Like, I kind of have to find Insidious Roots, too, you know? I mean, there's one in here, but, okay, I failed. But it's okay. Let's go Kifney. Just get rid of a land here. And another land's fine. Don't really need these lands anyways. I'm just gonna discard roll Maverick, I think. Make it a little bit bigger. Because we can also just do like a beatdown strategy, right? Like that's kind of the idea, is that we should just have a really decent like backup plan. Okay, so I have a whenever Menace Trample Haste, you may sacrifice another creature to draw X cards, permanent card, mana of exile from your hands onto the battlefield. Okay. Interesting. Love that. We can get to it at some point. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. May just let this go through, to be honest. I think we're racing them. They may not think so, but I think we are. That's fine by me. Fear of missing out. Ooh. Interesting. A decent discard. We can get the... I feel like I will just try this. A little bit of value is still good anyway. So at the moment, I can bring back a 1-drop, which isn't the best. I could try to surveil a little bit, though. Or mill, sorry. No, not it either. It's still, like, decent value regardless to just bring something back here. Exile card. Well, we'll just do a land again here. These turns are taking forever, but I mean, that's just the Insidious Roots Classic. You know what I mean? That's just the Insidious Roots Classic. Well, absolutely not the card that I wanted to reanimate here, but an Insidious Fungus, like, I can sacrifice it instead of, like, having to lose it to the Desicrax, like, you know, forbidden rule. Like, the fact that it has to sacrifice itself, I could just sacrifice it myself, right? And we just put a 4/3 creature with trample in play. So, like, even if we're not working with Insidious Roots, which is how the deck kind of goes crazy, we're still doing it. That's actually ultimately what matters the most, right? We're still doing it. So that's why the Gene Pollinators are in here, so I could tap these things down. I'm gonna go ahead and draw a card, see what happens. Got a Dredger's Insight. See, I could bring the creature back out now again. I don't hate trying to see if I can make my way over to Delirium either. Let's see what Dredger's Insight does here. I do still have a... If I hit a land, maybe I can still play this. Ooh, a Cauldron. Oh, man, there's some good options in here. There is some good options in here. Land means Vigo. Do I have any cool activated abilities in here? Fungus. I think maybe I'll just go for the land and start chaining. I like Overlord too. Perhaps I'll just do that here. How about we start off with a swing? That seems like the right move. So go in with these guys. I'll untap this. 4/3 Trampler, like, okay, we'll take it, you know? I'm obviously a huge fan of Desicrax, like... Obviously, that is a perfect card for me. I could swing with these two, because that makes it pretty tempting. That would be lethal, but I feel like the opponent surely has something, right? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Huh. Either way, play a new card. Oh, what am I gonna get rid of? Let's see, what do we have multiples of? I can get rid of an enchantment here. Does I want to keep the delirium? That's a crack, so I'm not really bringing back like that. So we're getting Vigo. Let's bring back... I could bring back Insidious Fungus again. Maybe some Rebel Belt Maverick, actually, see if it can surveil to an Insidious Roots, which I'm not sure, honestly. At this point, do we need it? Do we need it at this point? I think Terra's alright. I feel like we're looking pretty alright here. Do they may just need a board wipe or something. Do they even play that? I thought it was Dimir mid-range. Do they play board wipes? I'm assuming the only reason they haven't conceded is because they play board wipes. I don't know. We'll take it. Dimir mid. I think. I'm not sure. What's not the star charts throws me off, kinda. But it could just be like a... I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it could be. I like Harvester of Misery against them. If they're Dimir mid. I could get behind something like Hallmark Siege as well, because it's really value focused. Which is, you know, against Dimir mid, the game's gonna go a little longer, and... I think I need that here. I like Wektu, but it's not essential. Because eventually when we're going to go to sideboard, we do have to make room for some cards, right? I feel like something like Kifni with the Menace can be really nice. Cauldron? Do I need Cauldrons? Very better off with another Scavenging Ooze here. Well, I guess they have a lot of removal, and then we need to activate the abilities or whatever, but see. Not against the way this is looking at the moment. Still get maybe behind like a single Maelstrom Pulse. Like, do I need to go that hard? Like, are they truly Dimir mid? They may be. I would imagine. That's also a good engine right there. I think it has to just be Kifni. Just to make room for like ways to deal with Kaito and stuff, and let's see Knife Trick as well, but I don't know, I think we should have a pretty good matchup here. It's gonna be really hard for them to try and disrupt us, especially if we ever get that Roots down, you know? We'll see. I'm not even mad at that, to be honest. I will keep that for sure, because we are a 20-land deck. We have a lot of mana dork, so it kind of justifies it. Siren start. I started with Pollinator here. I really do like the synergy between Dream Pollinator tapping the things that Desert Cracks brings back. I thought it was kind of clever. Yeah. Crystal Grotto. They may just be like a more budgety version of the mirror. And perhaps that explains star charts? Perhaps they just like opened that? Alright, an army of sirens here. Siren army. Ooh, is that Insidious Roots I see? Okay, I like that. I like that. Get that started then. Okay. Get that started. Gotta figure out now how we get our value. I mean, we got Scavenging Ooze. That's gonna be a good way to do that. You know, the problem right now is these flyers here, but I'm sure we'll find a way through. Terra. Actually, just tempted to shove Terra in the grave here. I could bring it back out with Acid Cracks. Pretty nice. I could just hold this, I think. Because I can ooze, get some values, exiling like Cecil or something. It's fine. They hit us for 4 here. Let's get rid of Cecil. Gives me some life as well. There we go. Ideally, I don't think I pay red here because life matters. So let's try Desert Cracks. Bring back Terra. Love to see it. Terra. Ooh, I like the FOMO. There is really good synergy between Hollowwork Siege and Scavenging Ooze, though. Maybe I'll just do that, actually. Even though, yes, that did miss me out on like a Roots trigger, but I do just really enjoy the Hollowwork Siege here. Can't even lie. Better off raiding first. Yeah, if I care. No. Gonna get this set up here. There we go. Okay, it's kind of popping off. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of popping off right now. This is Division. Like I said, this is the first time I'm taking this for a spin, so... seeing if it matches what I had in mind. But at the moment, it's looking pretty good. That's another hollow... another Insidious Roots, okay. Right, that is fair. But then I get the Hollowwork Siege to stick, which is gonna go on... this right here. I'm just gonna tap that for green. My graveyard. Get rid of one of the fear of missing outs. Start growing the plants. Draw some cards. Can I... maybe I'd want to be greedy here. Let's see. I actually need to just do the math, right? Can I be bothered to do the math? I should. It's always such a... yeah, okay. No, that'll get the job done. Okay, wow, that was honestly a lot better than I had expected. Let's keep going. All right, we're going into game 2 here, and I see an Insidious Roots in our hand. I'm feeling great. Okay, let's get started. Mountain. Also red sleeves and a goblin. I have a feeling we're going to be playing goblins. It's also in their name. They're dedicated. I always admire and love somebody that just like... they stick to the theme, you know what I mean? All the way through. That is just awesome. Right. Pollinators. Goblin in the name. Goblin avatar. Pet. Everything. Love that. Okay, yeah, I will block that for sure. Another Sear Slicer. Well, I'd rather have one Sear Slicer on the battlefield than 2, you know? So we got Ooze here. That's gonna start, like, making myself some plans, because there's already one in here. So I could just, prevent myself from taking some damage here, which... we're actually playing against goblins. It's pretty important. I should be able to match them a little bit and go wide, though. Any swings? No swings? I'll make a plant. Well, technically... because I mean, I'm assuming I'll find another card. I'm assuming I will, but... you know what? I'm actually going to just do this, because then I can hardcast my Overlord, actually, which I like a little bit better. Alright. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pay 2 here. Are we doing that right? I think we are. Hardcast it. Let's see. We'll grab Desert Cracks. Make a plant. I can go here as well. Make more plants. Counter on Ooze. I'll tap this right here. Alright, the plant army is growing. I don't know, I just love Insidious Roots files. I just really do. I think they're so neat. I think they're so neat. It really hurt when, you know, they got rid of Tyvar with rotation, but... it's good to see it still, like, thriving regardless, like thriving a little bit, you know. Okay, we'll just get rid of some of the one-offs here that we won't need. I got rid of the ways to get rid of goblins. Like, that seems to be doing pretty good. I'm gonna assume that it can be really aggressive, so I like ooze because the life gain. I could see storm brutes as well if we need even more removal on top of what we have here. Obviously, we don't want to like board too much. Like, you don't want to lose the core of the deck or whatever, but don't want to overboard too much. Okay, I think I like this. Go a little bit extra on the removal, but I think we'll be all right, you know. All right. Good first game, but also they were stuck on land, so, you know, not sure if it really counts like that. Okay, I see a roots. That's important. No ramp this time around. We're ways to mill ourselves, but I mean, Insidious Roots always will kind of tempt me. That's the whole idea of the deck. I'll try it, but I don't feel too confident with it. We'll see. Impact tremors. Whoa. That's wild. I could hold removal. I could set up Gene Pollinator. I could set up Insidious Roots. Even though I don't really have a lot of Roots value at the moment, so maybe just Pollinator, see if we can ramp ourselves up a little bit. Fine. All squad heavy. That definitely does need to go. Because they get hazed. And obviously make this little 1/1s as well. Here. Not a land, I don't want it. I get rid of this right here. That'll help. Okay. This is gonna get crazy. Whoa. Alright, let's go Vigo here. Let's get ourselves another rem piece back. We're just gonna have to do it like this. I mean, it's unfortunate that I didn't have Insidious Roots, but I need to step up. These impact tremors need to go because this is gonna get crazy. Oh, okay. What is happening? 3? I'm really not in the mood to get This is so insane. What? What is even happening? Alright, well. Let's see. Let's get ourselves an ooze. Start getting a little bit of life and make some plans. I'm scared, like... I'm scared. What? Yo. Yo, chill. What are you talking about right now? Chill. I mean, I have to get rid of that. Holy. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and do this then. Plant. More plants. Yeah, let's discard this. I could go on green. I feel like I'm not really in a spot to, yeah, I just don't really feel like I'm in a position to stay there. What am I bringing or exiling again? Okay, so we go here. You know what I mean? It is what it is. This is insane. Let's go ahead and do that. Intercept. At least I managed to deal with the god, because if I couldn't... I guess I'll just lose here. How much damage do we have? 8, 10, 13. I mean, we should have enough damage anyways on the way back, so... How does this thing transform again? By dealing damage, right? 4 or more non-combat damage to turn. At least a sorcery, okay. Right. I'm hoping we survive the triple impact tremors. It's crazy. This is the dream if you are a goblin player. For sure. Hoping they can do 7 though. I'm thinking they may be able to do 6, but... Ooh. It hurts a little bit. Hurts a little bit. Okay, so if they block my 4-power creature here... then we'd have 5, 6, 7, 8... Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I get the Sear Slicer trigger? That is so... Okay, then. You don't mind that being in my... Crazy! Wait a second. Go ahead and do this. Okay, so what's the move? We're just gonna swing with everything because we're just dead regardless. I cannot heal enough to... 2 exiles. I have 2 green open. We're just gonna swing. I haven't done the math. Let him figure it out. There's going to be an additional... If they don't start blocking the plants, there's going to be a lot more damage on here. Okay, let's go. We're going to go and do Exile Ooze. This is going to be I don't know, honestly. Okay. You know, we'll take it. That was a wild game. Okay, we'll take it. Alright, here we go into game number 3. I'll keep it. I like Moltender. And 3 lands, also pretty nice. Get started. Stomping Ground. Wonder what that's gonna be. Battle Crier, maybe? Yeah, usually when it's Stomping Ground, it's Battle Crier. This is going... I'm actually curious how this game is going to play out, because I feel like if they get Battle Crier, like, really quickly, it could get a little awkward, but... Let's get started here with Overlord of the Bilmerk. I may as well. But I have a way to discard that right now, but, yeah. I've also kept it in there and be able to reanimate it with Desecrax, but... Yep, that's a Battle Crier. Uh-oh. Need removal quickly. Need removal quickly. Or it's too late. There is the removal I'm looking for. I could do flash that in still if I wanted to. It's better than doing nothing, I think. Alright then. There's no attacks. Would have liked to find a way to discard it, but it's fine if we don't. We'll just have it be a 2/2 flyer. Gee, wonder if I can... Yeah, we could do that. We could do Desecrax, discard it to Bitter Triumph, bring back a Moltender. That's not bad. Battle Crier just puts such an insane amount of pressure on you, though. I wonder if they're gonna swing at me. I would imagine no. But They are? That shocks me because my card was revealed. Okay, well. Easiest block ever. This has got a ward cost of 2 on there. I kind of am interested in getting rid of that because giving all those things trample and haste is going to get really bad, right? It's just a shame that I cannot work with my Desert Cracks the way I would like to, but it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Actually, gonna get rid of a land here. Word. Okay, yep, I'll pay. Don't worry. I'll pay. We just have to buy ourselves time, and I have to really get to Insidious Roots. Terra could be a way. Okay, so I'm better off shoving Terra in the graveyard here and then bringing it out with Desert Cracks, maybe. Okay, well, we got rid of a few really scary cards from the Battle Crier deck, at least. Unfortunately, like, in the main, we don't have a whole lot of interaction, and like the Battle Crier deck really does demand a bunch of interaction, so yeah. Let's see. Kifney. Hey, that's cool. We could get a little chain going here. Ah, why not? You know, why not? Discard it. Era. Insidious Roots. That would, imagine if you had that with Insidious Roots, that would have been so awesome. But it's okay. Any reason to do that right now? I don't believe so. Okay. Well, we're getting a board here at least, but I think we're too slow. It is cool to see that the deck still like can do its thing without Insidious Roots, which is really important. Obviously, when you find Insidious Roots, you go crazy. But it's really great to see that it can still hold its own, despite it all, you know? I really do love that. Really do love that. Okay, so opponent has how much mana available? Do I even want to know? 7. Maybe 8? They haven't played lands yet, have they? Okay. No problem. So grateful for that, like, misplay with the Battle Crier, though, that swing. Terra has a transform. Create a token that's a copy of target on legendary enchantment you control. Means haste. I mean, not that I'm there yet. That's a little bit more mana, but... Okay. They hard-casted Vestige. That's fine. I wonder what they're gonna get rid of. It feels like they're getting rid of something here. Blood Maul Desert Cracks. Okay. We'll bring back more stuff. Don't worry. I'll bring back more stuff. You got it. Especially if I had a Roots, that would be nice. I'm gonna mill a card here. Okay. So we could get a cool Reanimator chain going here. Terra is going to have to swing. Let's get that out of the way first, I guess. I can then bring back Terra with the Desert Cracks. I mean, there's another Terra in the graveyard. I was also thinking I could bring back FOMO. Like, you'd have a really cool turn where you could do Overlord Bilmerk and FOMO and the Desert Cracks. But I think our number one priority is find Insidious Roots. I could still do that though, regardless. Yeah, I guess I will then. Okay, let's do that. Overlord of the Bilmerk. Let me get this Overlord back too. Oh, there's Insidious Roots. No. Okay, well. Okay. I'm just gonna keep the chain alive. Fear of missing out. Discard Desert Cracks. Go and play that out. land is fine. And then I guess we're just gonna go Terra again. Dredgers. That does give me some good life. Not mad at that. The problem is, we're 25 cards left in the deck, and there is, how many Insidious Roots left? 3 of them? That's a problem. That's a problem, I fear. It's okay. It happens. There's 3 of our most important card at the bottom 25. What can you do? I actually need to put in a cultivator. Like, I was hoping I could survive without it and just play some new cards, but I kind of just need it, you know? So, I'll make sure that in the deck that you see at the start of the video, I'll have a cultivator in there, because every time I'm like, no, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. And then every time I'm like, well, the one Insidious Roots I need is in the graveyard right now, so. Okay. Just wonder if we can get to a spot where... Maybe so, maybe so. Now let's see Dredger's Insight. What do we have? Gonna mill roots, I'm sure. Not even? Okay. Go Insidious Fungus, get rid of, Aspersions. Seems good. Destroy target enchantment. Go like that. Surprised we're still putting up a fight here, to be fair. I'll take it. Let's see. Put on Desert Cracks, the Rebel Belt Maverick. Seems okay. It's got like trample on it and stuff. Okay. Here we go. So, also swing a Fear of Missing Out. I do want to get the extra combat here for sure. Your opponent must be really upset they threw away their battle crier, seeing how long this game has gone on for already. Okay. Fresh start. -5, -0. Loses all abilities. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm just gonna tap Desert Cracks, I guess. My chunkiest guy. Fresh start. -5, -0. Lose all abilities. Gotta be for VV, right? I think so. Gotta be for VV. I mean, that's very fair. Sacrifice it. Okay, okay. Got another swing here, though. Loses all abilities. Got it. Wonder if they have something put in play here. They're gonna draw a card, put something on the battlefield? How good is it? Alright. Not bad. Land is fine. Just put another creature in play. Have another Desert Cracks. What's Desert Cracks gonna do for us? Terra? I mean, at this point, there's 20 cards left in the deck and there's 3 roots in it. Like, our chances are getting better. I just wonder if maybe we're just better off with a Fear of Missing Out. Feels like a pretty easy block there. Do Pollinator FOMO. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Pollinator. Perhaps just Terra, you know. Definitely want to swing at FOMO at some point, though. FOMO's tempting me. I'm just gonna go FOMO. I don't really have a whole lot of faith that I can, Sure, okay. Swinging then. Nothing wrong with an extra combat step, right? Six life. Gifney is especially looking interesting now as a 3-power creature with menace. Not sure how we got out of that, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Wild. Is this power 3 or less? That's not as good against them. Everything's 4 power. Chupacabra. Knife Trick is pretty good. It hits Battle Criers, hits the 4/2s. Okay, let's say. It's like, they're a combo deck. We really just have to make sure that we interact with their combo pieces, or you're not gonna have a great time. It was bad I have to take out my bestie that saved me last time around, but it's fine. Really. Let's see. Perhaps just one of the dorks is okay. I mean, I do like the idea of Ego, Menace, Trample, and Haste on a 5/5. Brings stuff back, puts things in play. But let's go like this. Just really have to focus on trying to disrupt them if we can. Yeah, I really do need a Curious Forager in here. A single copy, so we can always like bring it back out and stuff. May just have to be instead of our Flash 1-drop dude, maybe. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, like being able to bring something back from the graveyard is kinda necessary. Permanence to the battlefield. No, not the battlefield, to hand is what it says. On a 3-drop. Molt Tender. Starting off pretty good here. No value. Oh well. Well, value isn't the fact that I have Delirium. That's pretty cool. But nothing to bring back with Desert Cracks. Could have milled there as well, but... Ooh, is that Insidious Roots I see? Ooh, and Spade 2 here. Okay. I just want to make sure I put... Sorcery's fine. Some creatures in there because I do want to be able to exile those creatures and get some plants. And Knife Trick is good to get rid of this. Chupacabra gets rid of it too. -X/-X. So this is looking pretty alright. Chupacabra Echo reminds me of the good old, like, Ravenous Chupacabra days. That was honestly the greatest removal you could find in Standard. What was it, like a 4-drop creature that when it enters the battlefield, destroy creature or something? On the 2/2 body. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I was also in the same environment when Vraska's Contempt was premium removal. 4 mana exile. Creature or planeswalker gain 2 life, I believe. That was premium. Right, I may just go Chupacabra here, just get some stuff out of the way. Let's go... I mean, I have multiple enchantments, so I'll just get rid of this right here. Oh, actually... Yep, I forgot that this looks on permanence. That's right, that's right. Yeah, wait a second. I should have gotten rid of the instant, but then I would have lost my Delirium, but I... You know... It's fine. No, it's not. It's not fine. It's fine. Call me a fool. Well, hey, now me and my opponent are even. They misplayed with the battle crier. I misplayed there. Hey, you know, it's something. What a joke. Yeah, like, you know, what's in here? I would like to get rid of that, but I don't have the resources to do so. It's word cost of 2. I cannot pay that right now. I cannot pay that right now. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can swing at this Chupacabra. And then I can knife trick them. Possibly. It's fine. I want to get rid of this though. I really do. I really do, but... yeah, that shouldn't have happened. Discard Desecrex here. Get it for the Mayhem cost. Well, there's really anything to bring back out, but it's still reasonable. Just get ourselves a 4-3 in play. Right? Only, if only, if only. What do we have more of? Creature. It's still okay. Like, put a 4-3 in play, you know? I'm trying to recover from my misplay. Don't look at me. You imagine I'd be locked in. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's not. Whoa. Oh, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I mean, the only reason I'm kind of still interested in being in this game is because Overlord of the Bilmerk's coming back, so we'll definitely get rid of that card advantage here. It's a 5-5. We have Roots now, too. We found a Roots. If there's any card that could get us back in this, it's Insidious Roots. Ugh. They play Meringue in here? What? I haven't seen that in a while. Well, at least we're the game over then. I haven't seen that in a while. Well, okay, not my finest match. That misplay kind of was pretty brutal. Let's run it back though. Yeah. Do they still play? I'm actually gonna have a look at some of these like Battle Crier decks. See if I'm crazy or if I misremember it or if it's... Because I do know a lot of the modern versions of Battle Crier on like Railway Brawlers and Doc Arlocks. I haven't seen any Onslaughts. I haven't seen Meringue River Region in a long time. I don't think it's may also have just been a sideboard card, to be honest. That just worked out for them well. You know, you could take a risk. I just have to make it the Dredger's Insight, Copium. I just have to make it the Dredger's Insight. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Would they ever have a Torture Tower? Nah. Okay, Surveil Land to the top, please. Oh, Insidious Roots. This is really stupid. I can't, right? I can't. No. That hurt. I had to be responsible here. Need to find a land, right? Let's not play. Okay. Hopefully I'll find another Roots at some point. Especially, like, imagine if they do, like, red fire magic here. I'm gonna cry if I got greedy, Oh, a Soul Cauldron? Okay. Interesting. You're a Soul Cauldron player. I'd tend to just go Terra here, to be honest. Chunky 4-power creature. We just do like a little beatdown plan. You know, Treasure's Insight may have helped me guarantee a land, but I feel like putting the pressure on right now. I want to get out of this game quickly. Especially if they have cauldrons and stuff they're working with. Sometimes I would hope that Terra just grabs enchantments back, regardless of what has been milled or not. Ones that have already been in your graveyard, but Terra's already good. I can't be too greedy. Is that a Roots I see? Let's go. Terra, I knew I could trust you. Here we go. Swing for one. It's gonna matter. Trust. I guess the Cauldron on there is just gonna be a good way for us to shut down Delirium, because like if I have Roots in play, I don't want to be getting rid of my creatures. That's for sure. Jokes on you, opponent. I forgot to put in the 3 drops, so joke's on you, buddy. We have no way to bring that back out. Yeah. Lumbering wagon. All right. Ooh. Eight. I kind of feel like I have to hold up Bitter Triumph here though, because if they go Battle Crier, you're really not gonna have a good time. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Insidious Roots, and then we'll hold open Bitter Triumph. I just can't risk Battle Crier and then the wagon to crew it, and then all of a sudden have like 2-mana discount on everything. I just can't do it. I've been kind of like not taking any risks this whole game, so I kind of want to stick to playing it as safe as I can. I really love that Gene Pollinator can tap the Insidious Roots for mana. That's really nice, with all these like enchantments laying on the side. Okay. Let's find out. Breeding Pool? Trailblazer. Trailblazer is pretty good too. Into... what's on the way? Crap shooter. I see. I paid a 3 here. I mean, I will. I will anyway. I don't want to discard something right now. And then they're gonna crew. Fine. I feel like they have found a lot of like good pieces to interact with us with. Not gonna lie. They found a lot of good pieces. The problem here is too is that Scrap Shooter's 4 toughness and they have a Cauldron, so they could put it to 5. Means they don't even have like a Terra attack here. I don't even have a Terra attack. Okay, see if I can find another Insidious Roots back. Ooh. I have to get really lucky for that, but maybe, who knows. But at this point, like, my one way to get out of this... Vigo forces... I mean, Vigo just uses the Cauldron, but... gives me a shot at maybe getting myself a 5/5 in Menace Trample. Hey, I don't know, to be honest. There's a 6/6 flyer. Yeah, I just need to go wide, really. That's the one way I'm gonna get through this. It is what it is. Feels bad about the Cauldron though, really. I have Maelstrom Pulses still in the deck to get rid of it though. And Insidious Fungus. Like I have about 3 ways to get rid of the Cauldron. Yeah, rip. Only I had a Insidious Roots in play. At least I'd make a plan off of it. No attacks. Okay. Five. Another Trailblazer, and it's so bad. You really have to shut down their card advantage like that because it gets so out of hand so quickly. Okay, never mind. They kind of high roll this game, I'm afraid. Triple Trailblazer, Cauldron, and Scrap Shooter, so sideboard cards as well on top of everything. Man, that is just not it, you know? That is just not it. What is the move? Okay. With both, of course. May just have to be this. I mean, I have to put 5 power in front of it because of the Cauldron, so... It is what it is. Overlord's also target. This Cauldron is messing me up. It really is. You got lifelink on you? You don't? That's a shame. Oh, like, I really don't know, you guys. The Cauldron is just really brutal right now. The Cauldron is just really, really brutal right now. I can't bring anything back. Yeah. If only I had my disruption. If only I had my disruption. I don't. I think it's just GG's, everyone. I think it's just GG's. Oh well. I mean, they drew really well, and now we're working against like 3 Trailblazers, which are going to draw them like 2 cards per creature, and I just don't think you recover from that. Alright. It is what it is. I mean, close games.